Yes, sir. Welcome to my channel. About to make it happen again. It's Good Kitchen. So we have some beef chunk short ribs. Boom, right there. Boneless. Gonna go ahead and clean this bad boys up. And we're gonna do our thing in the kitchen. And don't forget, hit that like button. Appreciate you. Okay, so now we're supposed to go ahead and season it up. I'll put the measurement in the description. So we have Italian seasoning, paprika, little dry onions, ranch seasoning, whiskey, apple, and slap your joint. I'll put the measurement in the description. So you mix everything together like so. We have our teriyaki. So we're gonna let this marinate for 35 minutes. We have our Worcestershire sauce, that WS. We also have some white vinegar. I ran out of apple cider vinegar. And no, you're not gonna taste no vinegar at all. This is all straight flavor. Boom. There we go right there. I'm gonna mix them up, put it in a Ziploc bag, let it marinate for 35 minutes, and then we'll start cooking. Okay, so here we go right here. Nice and seasoned. So I'm using vegetable oil. So I let it stand, I just let it sit out and marinate for a whole hour instead of 35 minutes. The vinegar is good to use when it comes to red, steak. But like I said, I usually use apple cider vinegar, and I use white vinegar to clean the meat. But I ran out of apple cider vinegar, so I'm using just regular white vinegar. But it's still good anyway for the meat. No, you're not gonna taste no vinegar at all. It's supposed to all come together, one delicious flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on. So I'm turning my oven at 400. I'm not gonna put the top on there because the top will only take up to 350. in the oven. So I want the top to go ahead and break on me. So we're gonna put it on 400. We're gonna throw some aluminum foil around and let it do its thing. So this is boneless, little short ribs. I should have cut them down a little smaller to make some rib tips, but I want my rib tips to be on the bone. I make some bone rib tips with a little sauce, little homemade sauce. Okay, so we'll let this side get a nice little color to it. Okay, so here we go right here. Flip these bad boys over. They got a nice little color. Okay, so here we go right here. I don't have to turn it no more. So I have my little measuring cup, all-purpose flour, and I have 2 cups of water. That's 1. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So what you want to do now, you want to go ahead and mix it in. Let it dissolve in our water. You want to pour it in there, like so. I just want to add the rest of my seasoning. Now we good. You know, short ribs smothered in gravy. Alright, there we go right there. I'm gonna add a little more water, probably like a 1/2 cup. Not even a 1/2 cup. There we go right there. We'll throw our aluminum foil over it. We'll throw it in the oven, let it do its thing for a couple hours. My bad, I almost forgot. I almost forgot the vegetables. We have celery, cucumbers, red onion, bell peppers, chopped up. There we go, right there. Can't forget the vegetables. Can't leave the vegetables out, not at all. Now we're gonna add a little bit of that slap your joint on them good vegetables. About a tablespoon. That's just for the vegetables. And this one we're gonna let everything come together like it's supposed to. Oh, good short ribs smothered in gravy, baby. Watch how tender it turn out. Watch how tender. Mark my words. It'll be extra tender. So I see my good family and friends. 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. 2.5 hours or 3. Okay, so we have 1 hour and 47 minutes in. And okay, it's just about getting tender. Just about. But most of them is nice and tender. Look at that. Yeah, most of them nice and tender. So what I'm gonna do now, look at that, that's tender. That's real tender. So what I did, I added another cup of water and some more, another 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And we got our good gravy. Look at that. So we have our them good ribs smothered in gravy. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm supposed to keep the aluminum foil off. And it's going right back in the oven for I say 30 minutes, if that. And this was gonna make it real tender. Watch and see. Follow the recipe. You won't go wrong. Believe that. Just follow the recipe. So we putting it right back in the oven. And our timer, we have 1 hour, 11 minutes left. Okay, this is how you make tender ribs smothered in gravy. Yes, that's what I say. Just follow the recipe. Look at that. Look, wanna fall apart. That's gonna be like cotton candy, melt in your mouth, not in your hand, for real. I do my thing. So remember, we had 1 hour, 11 minutes. Now we have 33 minutes and 21 seconds. It's done now. Yes, look at it. Now it's time to put this good food on a nice plate. And y'all, don't forget, hit that like button. For real. Hit that like button for me. And please let the whole video play. For real. I be putting my sweat, tears in these recipes, man. I be putting them together. Come on now. Help your boy out. Okay, so here we go right here. That's the good ribs smothered in gravy. Let me know what y'all eat this. When I say extra tender, and that go the ribs, smothered in gravy with the mashed potatoes, and them good vegetables. I did my thing, family. I done made it happen. All the measurement, they be in the description. And like I say, don't sleep on this recipe. It go crazy, for real. I did my thing on this good side, I ain't gonna upload the video until tomorrow though. It's gonna be uploaded Sunday. I wanna at least let it just sit. I'm gonna put it together tonight, let it sit, so when I be ready to upload it, YouTube knows just what to send it to. And get them good views and love from the people. But other than that, I had a good time filming with y'all. Don't forget, hit that bell notification. Like, comment, and share. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Hit dice.